They say the mines in Wilder never truly closed, that under the hills beneath the soil soaked with coal dust and blood, the echoes of angry voices still rumble in the dark. What happened in Wilder wasn't just a tragedy, it was a betrayal. And if the stories are to be believed, those who died there never left. This is Appalachian After Dark. Welcome to Appalachian After Dark, where the mist clings to the trees, the past whispers through the hollers, and nothing is ever as quiet or as forgotten as it seems. I'm your host, Joe, and tonight we're going deep into the coal country of Tennessee, to a forgotten ghost town where the Union strike turned deadly, and a community was shattered, and the spirits left behind still stir when the moonlight hits just right. So grab your lantern and your courage, and we're heading to Wilder, Tennessee. Wilder was built on coal, founded in the early 1900s. It sprang up practically overnight, thanks to the Fentress Coal and Coke Company. The town had everything: homes, stores, a post office, even street lights and sidewalks, as my mother would tell me, and even a baseball team. But beneath the surface, the town wasn't just built on black rock. It was built on the backs of the tired, underpaid, and often mistreated coal miners. But tensions grew fast between the coal miners and the company itself. Wages were low, safety conditions were very horrific, and men were dying underground. And in 1932, it all came to a head. The miners went on strike, desperate to earn a living wage and improve dangerous conditions. But the company wasn't about to bend. They brought in outside guards and armed men, determined to crush the movement. Then came August 31st, 1932. A man named Barney Graham, beloved by the community and a leader of the miners' union, was gunned down in broad daylight just outside the company store. The bullet that had killed him didn't just take his life, it killed the spirit of Wilder. The strike fell apart, families left, the town began to wither, and some say that's when the hauntings began. Those who visit Wilder now, or what's left of it, say the place never lost its tension. They speak of shadowy figures near the old mine entrance, of voices calling from the hills late at night. Some hear the clang of pickaxes underground when no one's been down there for decades. But the most chilling tale would be that one of the ghost of Barney Graham himself. Locals claim to see a man in old miner's clothing standing in front of where the old company store used to be. His hat in his hand, his eyes are sunken, like he's waiting for justice that never came. They say he'll vanish if you blink or look away too long, but you'll feel presence behind you, breathing down your neck. One man, a hiker familiar with the area, once stumbled across the site and thought he saw a reenactor standing alone near the ruins. When he approached, The figure turned. He had no eyes, just two empty coal-black sockets. He ran, and he swore footsteps chased him far, nearly half a mile, before they stopped dead. Some believe Barney wasn't alone. They say the spirits of other miners, those who died underground or from starvation during the strike, still roam these hills, fueled by the injustice that ended their lives. Wilder's population is practically gone now, but visitors still come, drawn by history, curiosity, or something else. Paranormal investigators have reported EVPs of voices whispering, "Help me," or even calling out names that match old Union records. A local woman who grew up nearby told me she refused to go into Wilder after sundown. She remembers being a young girl visiting her uncle's place near the ruins and waking up to the sound of men marching outside the window. Boots on gravel. But when she looked, no one was there. Just the old company store foundation and the wind. So what really lingers in Wilder? Is it the spirit of a man who gave everything for his people? The ghost of a town betrayed by greed? Or is it just the land itself, holding onto pain so deep, even time can't wash it clean? Maybe it's all of it. In places like Wilder, the past doesn't stay buried. The grief and the rage, the longing, they echo through the trees. And some say if you stand still long enough, you'll hear them whisper your name. Wilder may be nearly forgotten, but its ghosts are not. And for those of y'all who like to look a little deeper, I pulled a card tonight. I drew the 8 of Pentacles, a card of work, of repetition, of building something slowly with a great care. In the shadow of Wilder, it reminds us, sometimes the work doesn't end when the shift is over. Some debts linger, and some voices still wait to be heard. Here's your Appalachian fun fact. But tonight, it's got a little story to it. In some parts of Appalachia, folks believe that if you heard 3 knocks at your door, but no one was there, it wasn't just a prank. It was the death knock, a spirit or something older, letting you know that someone close was about to pass. My mama used to say, you don't open the door when you hear it. You light a candle and say a prayer, because it's not meant for company. It's meant for warning. That belief may sound old-fashioned now, but let me tell you, there are still folks who hear those knocks and don't sleep right for days. Next time on Appalachian After Dark, we're heading onto one of the most infamous hauntings in American history. A quiet farmhouse in Adams, Tennessee, a family tormented by whispers, scratches, and a voice that spoke from the shadows. Was it a spirit a curse, or something even older? Join me as we step into the legend of the Bell Witch and uncover why this ghost story has never been put to rest.